वेलकम टू आवर स्पेशल कवरेज ऑन आईपीओज। और आज हमारे साथ एक खास कंपनी के टॉप मैनेजमेंट जुड़े हैं, हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं साई सिल्क कला मंदिर लिमिटेड के टॉप मैनेजमेंट, जिसमें हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं मिस्टर प्रसाद चलावाडी, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर एंड फाउंडर हैं। और साथ ही हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं मिस्टर भारद्वाज राचा माडुगु, सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट साइंस सिल्क से। भारद्वाज सर, प्रसाद सर, आप दोनों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है।
थैंक यू।
प्रसाद सर, पहले मैं यही जानना चाहता हूं कि यू आर इन द सिल्क बिजनेस, और सिल्क बिजनेस की एक अलग निश सेगमेंट है, और आप इस निश सेगमेंट में क्या कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स आप सेल करते हैं और किस तरह की डिमांड है, और क्या कुछ कैटेगरीज हैं जिनमें आप एंटर करना चाहते हैं?
सर, पहले मेरा आपका पूरा व्यूअर्स को आपको क्षमा मांग रहा है, मेरा हिंदी इतना अच्छा नहीं है, तो आप थोड़ा मेरे को इंग्लिश में बात करने के लिए इजाजत दे दीजिए। I'll try to explain better in English. So,
No
sir,
problem.
to start with, Sai Silks Kala Mandir Limited, we have heritage of 17 years, and we are into ethnics, Indian ethnic, especially a women-oriented ethnic player. Majority of what we sell for women. As we speak, we have 4 brands which are addressing the different segments and occasions of our society. Majority of what we sell is sarees, because we mostly our stores are in south, and south ethnic means it's of more of sarees, and 2/3 of what we sell is sarees, and rest 1/3 is women apparel, menswear and kidswear. So our portfolio of products is widely distributed, and yet ethnic focus and occasion focus.
Okay, Bharadwaj sir, what kind of margins you are enjoying in this particular business, especially because you are more focused on the women's segment? So obviously the margin would be higher, because women generally spends a lot in Indian context, if we talk about. So what kind of margin you are enjoying?
Sir, as you rightly said, we operate in the ethnic wear segment, and sari is at the core of what we try to sell. So for us, the margin currently in the last year we report was about 39.1%, sir. With this margin, so though we have different brands and different formats catering to different price margins, our blended margin is around 39.1%. And the reason हमारा जो भी margin है वो very sharp है, sir. The reason for this is we believe in a very clear price transparency. मतलब we do not believe in like jacking up the prices too much and running an end of season sale or discount sale or bargaining as a point of, and therefore we have priced it very sharp. इसलिए हमारा blended margin 39.1 है, and it's very attractive to our customers at this price point. And to your point, sir, I think this is one of the major reasons why our women customers would like to come back to our stores again and again. And जो भी हमारा stores है, हमारा 54 stores, we've been getting great amount of feedback with respect to our price strategies.
Sir, I want to add a couple of points here. Like the way we look at it is, sir, our efficiency is more under the gross margin, because when you look at our store level operational expenditure and our end of season sale, because we don't believe in, as Mr. Bhardwaj has said, like the idea is not to increase the prices exorbitantly and trying to run end of season or clearance sale every 3 months. Majority of what we sell is full price sale, and our efficiencies lies under gross margin. So this is the business model we have adopted, which really resonated well with our customer, because women are very particular, as you know, along with the quality, along with the choice, along with the service. Price is very critical for them, and we always play on that right strategy of price, so that our volumes and our growth and loyalty from the customers are intact across the length and breadth.
जो दर्शक इस प्रोग्राम को देख रहे हैं उनके लिए बता देते हैं कि कंपनी का आईपीओ 20 से 22 सितंबर के बीच में खोल रहा है, और प्राइस बैंड 210 रुपए से 222 रुपए के बीच में। प्रसाद सर, जो आपका शेयर होल्डिंग पैटर्न है वो अभी किस तरह का है? आप पोस्ट आईपीओ या प्रमोटर्स कितना होल्ड करेंगे कंपनी में?
So approximately the promoters will be holding around 65%, and around 4.5% we have created an employee trust. So employees of our company also hold around 4.5% of our shares, and rest will be the investors. We are trying.
Okay, so you have already given the ESOPs और ये जो employees हैं उन्होंने
So
खुद
we
से
have
buy किए?
created a trust, and we have a lot. I mean, like the 4.5% is with that, and now we have created an independent body to devise a plan, and how to distribute that wealth between the employees down the line.
Sir,
Okay.
is industry mein employees becomes the key, sir. Because if you take our product profile, the Saree, it's not something where you people go self-surface. I mean, they can go around the racks and they can buy. We have to have experienced salesmen trying to open the Saree, explain the Saree in a detailed fashion. So, isliye at keeping our core employees close to the company is very, very key. With that vision, we started and we created an employee trust of our created a 4.5% shares in that employee trust, and it will be managed by a different entity to ensure our employees are completely intact with us.
Perfect. प्रसाद सर, आप जो ये पूरी आईपीओ की जो अमाउंट होगा उसका यूटिलाइजेशन किस तरह से करने वाले हैं?
So, sir, the entire money what we are raising is majority towards the growth of the company. So, like to set up the new around 30 stores and working capital for that, and also trying to come up with a new warehouse and augmenting the existing warehouses, and around 50 crores or so we want to pay off our debt.
Okay.
It's a growth capital, sir.
Okay, it's totally a growth capital. So you are not promoters are not using this money. I mean, the company will be using this.
Yeah. Okay. To answer that, there is OFS part also. Around 2.7 million shares of OFS, the promoters are liquidating.
Okay.
27 million, sir. Sorry.
So, sir, what kind of equity dilution is there?
So, with all this post issue, as I told you, the promoters will be holding around 65%. Around 4.5% will be the employee trust, and rest will be in the market.
And currently, what's the promoter holding, sir, in terms of percentage?
95%. 95.5% is promoter holding. 4.5% is employee trust.
Okay. So, Bharadwaj sir, अभी कंपनी के कितने स्टोर्स हैं? और आपके ज्यादातर स्टोर्स में देख रहा था शायद साउथ में ज्यादा है, तो सर साउथ में ज्यादा कंज्यूमर स्पेंडिंग हो रही है आपके पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए, या अभी आप केवल फोकस कर रहे हैं कि ठीक है साउथ में फोकस कर रहे हैं देन पैन इंडिया आएंगे?
सर ये फोर ब्रांड्स में वी हैव अबाउट 54 स्टोर्स इन टोटल सर. If you take our company strategy, हमारा जो stores है in Telangana we have about 25 stores, and in Bangalore we have about 10 stores. In Chennai we have in Tamil Nadu we have about 4 stores, and rest of the stores are in Andhra. So when we started devising our strategy, the company strategy has always been to expand in a cluster model. So cluster model meaning we identify potential markets and we penetrate deep into these markets with multiple stores. And that is the reason why our expansion strategy has always been fueled in a cluster manner. So today, as of today, we have about 54 stores. We have a retail square feet presence of about 6 lakhs. And coming to the product profile, sir, as of today, when we closed our last year, we have closed the revenue of about 1,352 crores, out of which close to 950 crores came from sarees. Rest of the other revenues come from non-saree categories such as women's apparel wear, menswear, and kids wear. So if I have to broadly give a perception, 2/3 of what we sell is sarees and 1/3 is coming from the non-saree category, sir. And as you rightly know, most of our family, if we have to think about our families' reunion moments, will be revolving around either some festivity or occasions. These are some moments that we tend to have in our brain whenever we think about family. And SSKL being the ethnic player here, we are very happy and very proud to say that we are at the center of recreating these beautiful moments for most of the families. And most of the women in our area, they love for what we do. हमारा खास बात है कि सर हम जो स्टोर्स है, इट इज जस्ट नॉट स्टोर्स, we create a wonderful retail experience. हमारा Varamalakshmi format, if I have to take an example, Varamalakshmi format, there is a goddess Murti in the center of the store. There is a priest who comes in the morning when the store opens, and he stays till the end of the day where the store closes. Every purchase that is bought by the customer, we bring the packet to the goddess feet, bless the customer, whoever is buying, and then we give the product. So it is just not selling a product, but we are selling a whole divine experience in total. And hamara jo stores api, if you have a chance, we would be more than happy to take you around our stores. It is one of a kind experience that we have, and that is the reason why our women customers love us for what we do.
सर देने को ही खुश नहीं कर रहे हैं, भगवान को भी खुश कर रहे हैं.
Sir, and answering the other part of your question, we are trying to be in South presently by choice, because first we want to penetrate the most potential market, and more importantly, today, we are more of an ethnic player in South. Sarees resonate well for the ethnic wear. We are selling sarees. But as you know, like, just, out of 1350 crores, 950 crores sarees, rest we have women's apparel, menswear, kidswear. So, we have a perfect blend of product mix based on the region. So in that way, like, we are not just confined to just South, like, entire India is our scope. Like, we have opportunity everywhere. But as a part of business strategy, we penetrate region by region, wherein the economies of scale kick in, and that working out good for us as far as the numbers.
जी. Sir, if any woman from northern part wants to buy your sari, then how can she buy that sari?
It's a great opportunity available, sir. Mr. Bardwaj will try to explain you.
I can take that question. So we have e-commerce websites trying to help all the women customers, not just in North India, but rest of the world, to come and purchase with us. So हम e-commerce भी थोड़ा अलग से किया है. Unlike just putting up websites and having a digital presence, हमने social media को use करके we've bought in models, celebrities, and what we have done, sir, is we have asked these people to explain the sari. Sari जो भी है, it needs a touch, it needs a feel. So we need to look into different lighting. Women customers, they like to put it on top of them, like try to feel how they look. And that's the typical buying process that happens. So we've bought the closest experience to that kind of to real in-time shopping within the store is to have these people explain the sari. So this worked phenomenal. In the first year, we started our journey of e-commerce in the year of 2020, COVID ke baad. During the time of COVID, and we had a remarkable journey, sir. I think we've had opportunity to ship our products to more than 22 states in the last in the last 1-2 years, and our demand has been coming from more than 20 countries as well. So that's the kind of scale that we are talking about, and women customers is always grounded towards sarees, and to all of your women audience who would like to purchase sarees, please do visit our websites and kindly buy our sarees. I am assured that you will love our products.
Sure, sir. Bardwaj sir, what kind of revenue you are generating through your e-commerce website?
Sir, currently the revenue is close to 1.5%. But when you take about this category, sir, we are seeing a steady state of growth year on year. However, this industry, sir, is always dominated by your physical touch and feel, because people, as I did tell you, there's a lot of Zari element in this. Zari meaning that silver. You need to have that colors, and you need to be able to see the product in life. And that is the reason our offline piece is much bigger than online, but we are having a steady state of growth in the online space as well.
Okay. Prasad sir, do you have any plan to go global? Because right now you are not pan-India on physical in terms of physical presence. But the point is that there are a lot of demand. We have just heard with so many textile company like कि उनकी प्रोडक्ट्स की डिमांड, खासतौर से एथनिक वियर की डिमांड जो होती है वो अमेरिका, यूरोप में जो एनआरआईज रहते हैं उनकी तरफ से भी बहुत अच्छी है. सर, उस पार्ट पर कंपनी का कुछ प्लान है?
Sir, as I told you, the world is always becoming small with this digital transformation. Now, we don't have to really open a store in America or Europe or Australia to sell our sarees, as Mr. Bharatwaj has told. We have a state of the art way of selling, social way of selling sarees. I mean, at this point of time, I think this is the most efficient way of selling sarees, considering the returns on investment and other things. And as far as the branding goes, we have a great recognition on the brand. So yeah, as of now, we don't have any plans of having any physical stores anywhere abroad.
भारत सर, आपके रेवेन्यू की जर्नी के बारे में बताएं कि पिछले पोस्ट कोविड स्पेशली कि किस तरह का आपका रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ देखने के लिए मिला, एबिटा मार्जिन्स की ग्रोथ किस तरह की देखने के लिए मिली, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी के बारे में बताएं.
Sir, COVID, I think unlike everybody else, COVID was a very, very alarming period for everybody.
Exactly.
But COVID gave us great opportunities to basically introspect on the company's profile and the product profile, sir. If you look at our pre-COVID levels, we did a close to revenue of about 1130 crores, 1175 crores. COVID year was a dip where we were able to only achieve close to 650 crores. But sir, if you understand during the initial lockdown release phases, what has happened was the weddings became smaller, but the weddings happened. So the events became smaller because there was a smaller gathering, but the events happened. So there was a restricted in terms of the movement. So that's the reason why we are seeing a slowdown during the COVID year. But as a staggered manner, post-COVID levels, if you take, we are seeing a great amount of footfalls coming into our stores. Our customer footfall has tremendously increased after COVID levels, and we are seeing the same thing in our stores as well. Unlike everybody else, we also did follow social distancing measures and things like that, but we were able to quickly move towards it. And our EBITDA levels are also, since we are growing in a cluster model, sir, the advantage of a cluster model, as you grow, the expenses will shrink down because of economies of scale, administrative budgets, advertisement budgets all being distributed. We are seeing a slow level of improvement in our gross margins as well as EBITDA. And last year we have an EBITDA of about 15.7% is what we've closed last year.
Okay. प्रसाद सर, अभी कंपनी पर डेट कितना है और पोस्ट आईपीओ कुछ डेट लेवल रहेगा?
So we are currently we are around 350 crores. So out of which we are planning on paying 50 crores. So post IPO, the debt levels will be around 300 crores. And as we walk by, that level is gonna come down with our internal accruals and other things. So based on the business strategy, we will be taking a call on that.
सर एक बात है कि ये जो इंडस्ट्री है इज यू नीड अ लार्ज वेराइटी ऑफ ऑप्शन सर, बिकॉज सारी कम से कम हम मोर देन 100 सिटीज से प्रोक्योर करते हैं, एंड आवर वीवर नेटवर्क इज अक्रॉस द एंटायर कंट्री. सो when we try to put up a store, we intend to give a large variety of options. I mean, from different price points, different fabrics, different weaves, different sources. So that's the reason why our stores are always equipped with a large variety of collections, and we need the working capital, this amount of working capital and debt to ensure that our customers are always walking home happily with their hands full of bags.
Okay, Prasad sir, last question to you sir. जो आप 100 cities से procure करते हैं साड़ी, तो सर इसमें कुछ सारे साउथ बेस्ड ही हैं, और दूसरा इसमें जब रॉ मटेरियल के प्राइसेस ऊपर नीचे होते हैं तो आपको ज्यादा पैसा देना पड़ता है. हाउ डू यू मैनेज?
Sir, we have a wonderful business model wherein we source, though we have our control on our logistics, we decide our designs, quality and other combinations. We always, as a model, we always source saree as a final product. So generally, we make sure we maintain our percentage on the inflated prices also. So the price, inflation prices increase will not affect the profitability of the company. that's the wonderful model we have adopted from the beginning, and that is working out great for us.
Any plan of backward integration in future?
Yes, sir. This is a continuous process. Like, we always look forward to best of the best integrated to the backward integration point. Like, we closely work with our viewers on a daily basis, and that happens on a daily basis for us.
Yes, sir. Sourcing centers not just in South India to answer that question. So we source from all across the country, sir. Surat, Varanasi, Kolkata, Evla, Paitanis and Evla. So our sourcing network is distributed throughout the country.
Okay, great, sir. Sir, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके.
If you give me 1 minute, I'll just try to give you a little history about how we started. I'm a first generation entrepreneur. I came to this business by choice, not by chance, meaning I have done an extensive research to identify this most potential and powerful and long lasting industry. Before coming into this business, I was working as a software engineer living in America. And though I was living in America, my heart was always back in India. I want to come back to India. I want to start some retail and make an enterprise out of it. The main reason for thing was like, I hail from a business family, which was into a retail from generations, which was into a spices trading. When I realized there is no growth or I could not chase my aspirations in that category, I chose to go for higher education and went to America and started chasing the dollar dreams. So though I was very successful, happy in America, my heart was always back in India. That's where when I realized there would be a retail explosion in early 2000, that's where I started my research and I understood this particular Indian ethnic, woman-centric Indian ethnic has a great potential and longevity because it resonates and blend very well with our festives, occasions, and especially weddings. As long as these occasions, festives, and weddings is there, this woman ethnic spending will be there forever. So that's how we got into this business, sir. So basically, I'm a software engineer, and we got into this. To sum it up, this is a technology because every operation we have run through the professional software and modules. So I would rather say how are we different than anybody else in this industry is we are a technology company trying to sell ethnic and sarees.
Great, sir. Spices के business घर में चल रहा है and you are a software engineer and now you are in the business of sarees. So it's altogether a different, portfolio of your life so far. So great journey, sir. And we wish you all the best for your IPO as well. And we feel कि आपके IPO को एक अच्छा response मिलेगा इस street में और हमारी शुभकामनाएं आप
Thank you, sir. Thank you all, sir. हमारा नमस्कार आपका और आपका viewers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.